All right, welcome back to Locator Gaming. I'm continuing on playing through with the heroes from the Marvel Champions, the card game core set. I have played Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, She-Hulk, and Black Panther so far. I won one game and lost four, and I know that math doesn't add up with the heroes I just said, but I played one of them twice in a row because I had lost kind of quickly. And now I'm going to play Iron Man, Tony Stark Iron Man, and this so far looks like the most interesting and maybe difficult. I don't know, because when I flip over, my hand size is 1, and I get +1 hand size for each tech upgrade I control to a maximum of 7. So I most definitely need to mulligan and dig for tech upgrades. And on top of that, 9 hit points to start with. And what's his stat line? 3 recovery, 2 thwart, 1 attack, and 1 defense. He's coming in with aggression, I think was the aspect that the rulebook suggested as his starter deck. So I guess we're going for damage from his aggression cards. So we'll see. This should be interesting. Hand size 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's just play with that as our idea to dig for some tech, and we got none. Oh man. Both my powers of aggression here. I didn't get any. I don't know. I just draw a complete new hand. For his tech, these are not double resources, so are they that more valuable right now? Tigra might be good to have as an ally. I don't know, do I keep that? My other option is to build. I can just build and not flip over action. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 to your hand, and discard the others. No, I dig. I'm keeping those 2 probably foolishly. Probably foolishly. There's 1. Ooh, we got Hulk. There's 2. Oh boy. So what do these do? Mark 5 helmet. It's a hero action. You can thwart, exhaust Mark 5 helmet to remove 1 threat from a scheme. From each scheme if you have the aerial trait. But I probably need, yeah, I don't start with it. Mark 5 armor. +6 hit points. That's nice. I'm assuming that adds like right away, I guess? Question mark. Who's better, Hulk or Tigra? Probably just Hulk. The last time I played, and the only time I played Hulk, I drew a mental resource right away and had to discard him. So I don't really need either of these upgrades right now. Let's do this though. Futurist. So we're starting now. There's no setup instruction. We've got 9, we've got 14. It's my turn. I look at the top 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Add 1 to my hand. Combat training. Ooh, genius. Or uppercut. Ooh. I want the resources from Genius. Does that help me pay? That helps me get both of these allies out, but then no tech comes out. If I use that for Hulk, I can use Genius and Relentless Assault to get that out, and I can use Tigra to get the helmet out, and then I'm drawing 3 cards. Okay, we'll take Genius. All right, we're going to play Hulk. Because it's an aggression card, Power of Aggression gets 2 resources. Hulk is out. We're down a little bit here. Guess I can move over this way. Don't really probably care too much about my discard pile. I will play the helmet with Tigra. I hope that's not a mistake. Then I'm going to play the Mark V armor, 2 resources from Genius, and Relentless Assault as the 3rd resource. So that's going to give me 6 hit points. Okay, so that helps with the problem with starting with 9. Helmet's not really going to do much for us right now. So let's flip. Is it worth flipping to do 1 damage, or do I just stay Alter Ego so I can draw 6 cards? 1 damage or 6 cards? I think I get 6 cards. Because Iron Man can thwart pretty well. He can thwart for 2. We'll attack with Hulk for 3. So Rhino goes down to 11, and then we discard the top card of our deck, and we got Physical, 2 damage to the enemy. Or an enemy, right now there's only 1, so down to 9. All right. Draw our hand size 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flying through the deck here. Energy, Relentless Assault, Repulsor Blast. Deal 1 damage to an enemy and discard the top 5 cards of your deck. For each printed energy resource discard this way, deal 2 additional damage. Ooh, I got 2 of those. Nick Fury. And Tenacity. I don't know how much energy resources are in my deck. Okay, we ready Hulk. That goes there. He's going to scheme because I'm an Alter Ego. So it's 1 plus boost icons of 2, so 3. So that's going to go up to 4 out of 7 already. An encounter card. Rhino heals 4 damage. If no damage was healed this way, card gains Surge. So he's up to 13. Oh, I forgot to give Hulk a damage when he attacked. It happens to me quite a bit. Repulsor Blast seems too randomish. Any of these an Alter Ego action? No, but quite a few are hero actions. I didn't get any tech either. Let's do Futurist. Supersonic Punch. Deal 4 damage to an enemy, 8 damage instead if you have the aerial trait. Well, could we get the aerial trait? Arc reactor. Exhaust arc reactor to ready Iron Man. What? That seems good. Hero action, deal 5 damage. Being able to ready just seems too good. And it's another tech, so it's another card draw when we're in hero mode. Which we're going to flip over into hero. So if I bring out Nick Fury, do I draw cards? Man, I'm flying through my deck. First, as a hero action, I know I'm just going to want to remove that, so we'll do that. Then Repulsor Blast is 5 more cards. I don't know. Don't like that, I don't think. Because I have no idea how many. Look at all the energy that's in my hand already. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think those are just going to be used to pay for Nick along with this. Or do I keep one? I could have Nick give me 3 cards. This is going to pay for Nick. Does it really matter? I could ready Iron Man 3 times. Hang on a second. If I keep tenacity and that and do this. All right, let's do this. Nick Fury is going to be paid for with these 4 resources. 2 and that. And I'm going to draw 3 cards. Rocket Boots. Powered Gauntlets. And another Repulsor Blast. Okay, 2 pieces of tech here. Exhaust Rocket Boots and spend a mental resource to gain the aerial trait. Oh, I don't have any other mental resources in my hand. All right, so does this give me +1 attack? No, it's just exhaust, deal 1 damage to an enemy. 2 damage if you have aerial. Oh, I have to play this and then spend a resource. It's not spend that resource on the card. Oh, I don't think I like that. I'm going to spend these 2 cards to get the Powered Gauntlets into play. And what the heck, I might as well spend that card for the Rocket Boots just to get set up and ready. +1 hit point. Actually, I have no idea if that's how that works. Do you get those hit points right away, or does that just add to your max and you need to recover up to it? I don't know how that works. All right, so let's do this. We're going to have Nick No, wait, Nick should attack. Iron Man should thwart, because Nick's a better attacker. Nick will attack Rhino, take him to 11. Iron Man will thwart for 2 off of there. Then I will exhaust Arc Reactor to ready Iron Man. And let's exhaust Powered Gauntlets to deal 1 damage to Rhino. Takes him to 10. I don't have that, but that'll set me up. And now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of attack, so I'm gonna draw 6 cards. That's cool. Okay, Hulk, attack for 3 and a damage. So Rhino's at 7, and we draw a card. Mental, discard Hulk. Bummer. That's the mental resource I needed to go aerial. Okay, so that's me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. Strength, Avengers Mansion, Rocket Boots. We've already got a Rocket Boots, but that's a mental, so we can use it to charge it. Emergency, Attack Team, War Machine. Exhaust War Machine and deal 2 damage to him, deal 1 damage to each enemy. Okay, so instead of doing 2 like straight to something, you could just spread it out. All right, we'll ready this stuff. And we go to enemy turn. So let's add 1 there. And then we're in hero mode, so he's going to attack. He's at 2 plus a boost of 2 is 4. Okay. Now an encounter card. Oh, it's this armor one. He's got 5 more hit points now. That's a bummer. Okay. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Nick Fury blocks the attack. Can't forget that. And even if he wouldn't have been killed from the damage, he goes away at the end of the round anyway. That's like the benefit of having Nick. The benefit of having Gandalf. War Machine's kind of expensive. Could be worth it. Attack Team is 6 damage. War Machine's potentially 8 damage, but an extra card cost. Rocket Boots can make us go aerial, which gives us an extra damage here. And we would scheme more here, so it's 1 extra point of damage. Or we would scheme off of each scheme there. So do we try to get Avengers Mansion out to draw more cards? Then that leaves us 2 extremely expensive things we're not going to get to play. Or do we get Attack Team in case minions come out? We can damage minions with that. And then we still can't afford War Machine. Unless we flip over. But do we want to flip over? So while we're in hero mode, let's do some things. Exhaust this to do that. Don't really need the aerial trait for that. I think I want to use this card as a resource instead of going aerial here. So let's exhaust this for a damage. Oh. Avenger's Mansion to get extra cards seems good. We also need to start putting some damage down and then have someone to soak. I think we spend 4 for War Machine. Now let's hold on to Avenger's Mansion. We'll spend these 4. War Machine will attack for 2 damage. Iron Man will attack for 1. We will ready Iron Man and attack again to get rid of the suit. Then let's flip. Why are we flipping? I was going to flip to get another card. I can use emergency to prevent a scheme. We've got a ton of hit points. Maybe we just take the attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Starting with 1, so 6 total. We're gonna draw 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Combat training is good. Chase them down. Supersonic punch. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. 8 instead if you have the aerial trait. All right, good. So we're gonna come in with some damage here. And Mockingbird. Because we've got the mental resource to make us go aerial. So I've readied, so we put 1 on here. He's going to attack. Do we block with War Machine? No, we've got plenty of hit points. So started with 2, plus 1 is 3. Assuming I'm doing the plus hit points thing correct. It would seem a little extra punishing if you had to heal up into it. And then our encounter card is Shocker. When revealed, deal 1 damage to each hero. Not a guard or anything, so that's good. So do I have another mental resource? I do. Avenger's Mansion. If I do that, deal 1 damage to an enemy, 2 damage instead if you have the aerial trait. Am I worried about Shocker? This seems good to have. I can pay for that with those. Then I have to use both of these to pay for supersonic punch. Then I'm not going aerial. Maybe combat training is not that important. So if I use this to go aerial, I could use both of these cards to pay for supersonic punch. Yes, so I think I have a plan developing. We're going to go aerial with rocket boots, paying with that mental resource from Avengers Mansion. Then I think the first thing I'm going to do, because I have the aerial trait, is play supersonic punch, paying with Mockingbird and emergency. So that's going to be 8 damage to Rhino. He's only got 7 left, so we'll just move his stage to stage 2. And we need breaking and taken. Breaking and taken. And 3 threat on there. Okay, now we're aerial. So yes, we're going to do 2 damage to War Machine to do 1 damage to each enemy. Then, since we are aerial, we will deal 2 damage to an enemy to get rid of Shocker. And then we will play Chase Them Down. After your hero attacks and defeats an enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme. Remove 2 threat from Breaking and Taken. Then I will exhaust my helmet. Because I'm aerial, I can remove a threat from each scheme. So that gets rid of Breaking and Taken. And now I really wish I had 2 attack, but I don't, so we will attack with Iron Man. Takes Rhino to 13. Exhaust the reactor to ready. Iron Man, we will attack again. Take Rhino to 12. And I think that's it. So 1, 2, 3, still 6. I only got 3 here. So that's going to be an extra, it's an encounter card, right? When you run out of cards. First time I've gone through the deck once. 4, 5, 6. Emergency. Ooh, we got the combat or that was already in my hand. These were already in my hand. I don't know why I'm so excited about that. Stark Tower. Maybe they weren't already in my hand. These must have been the cards I just drew. Another Powered Gauntlet. So that's more damage. Stark Tower. Exhaust Stark Tower. Choose a player. That player returns the topmost tech upgrade in a discard pile to their hand. Because I could use it as a resource and then get it back and play it. Gotta be an alter ego though. That's a mental resource I can use to go aerial. First things first. Ready all of that. 1 to there. I'm in hero mode, so he's attacking. 3 plus 1 is 4 damage. So down to 8. I've still got War Machine in case his encounter cards are going to do anything to me. So we draw 1. We had this one from when our deck ran out. If Bomb Scare is in play, assign X damage among heroes and allies. If Bomb Scare is not in play, this card gains Surge. False Alarm revealed you were confused. If you're already confused, this card gains Surged. Surge. Okay, so no scheming. Hydra Mercenary, Guard. 3 hit points. We can deal with that, I think. Okay, so back to me. 3 hit points. 2 threat on the main scheme. Helicarrier. Is it too late to start getting to pay 3 to get 1 per turn? Stark Tower can make me go aerial. Do I need to do that though? I guess it'll help if I got 2 combat trainings. So that could take Iron Man to an attack of 3. With that is 6 around. 7, 8, 9. Is that worth it? Or the Powered Gauntlets is a damage. I gotta do 3 to Hydra Mercenary. I'm just gonna do it. Oh wait, you can only have 1 combat training. So then these 2 pay for a Powered Gauntlet. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. Combat training with Emergency and Helicarrier. Powered Gauntlets, doesn't say a max of 1 or anything. With Stark Tower and a combat training. I know that's a mental resource. I think we'll be okay. So, how do we do this? War Machine will attack, or do I keep War Machine up to soak? Or do I flip? Maybe I flip. If we do this to get rid of that. Oh, wait. I don't know if that, does this thwart count for this? Because it has thwart in the parentheses? I think it might. I think it might. So I thwart to get rid of this. Or no, that's backwards. We use this to thwart to get rid of the confusion, I think. Not sure exactly how this is how this operates. Then I'm going to thwart to get rid of this. Use the arc reactor to ready. Use the powered gauntlets to do a damage to the mercenary. Then Iron Man attacks the mercenary. With the combat training upgrade would be 2 more damage, so Hydra mercenary is gone. Then I can use my other powered gauntlets to do a damage to Rhino. Now I've got War Machine. I've only got 8 health. We've got no threat on the main scheme. I think I flip and attack. That takes him down to 9. Only going to get 1 encounter card. Yeah, I think that's the end of the War Machine, but I think I do that. Takes him to 9, and that's War Machine's last hit point. Okay, I think that's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chase them down. Pepper Pots. Exhaust Pepper Pots. Generate the resources of the top card in your discard pile. Nick. 4 damage to an enemy. If I have another mental resource, I've got Genius. Oh, I've got Chase them down. So that's 4, 8. And I can do 1 more when I flip. Oh, I've got Supersonic Punch also. Game over. Haymaker also. Game over. Famous last words, probably. 1 there. We're here, so he's going to scheme. Starts at 1 and 1 boost icon. So 2. We'll take this to 3. And we get 1 encounter card, which is business problems. Oh boy. Exhaust Tony Stark. Remove business problems from the game. Exhaust each upgrade you control? No. That's not happening. So Tony will get exhausted and we will remove business problems from the game. It's like, no. That is not happening. Oh, we can ready anyways with our arc reactor. Like that was supposed to be a punishment. All right, back to my turn. I think we'll do this action from Futurist. That is a hero action. Okay, so this action from Futurist is draw 3 cards and pick 1. It doesn't really matter. We'll just take Rocket Boots because it's a mental resource. So we'll play that first for the mental resource to exhaust Rocket Boots to gain the aerial trait until the end of the phase. So we can do 2, 4 damage, taking him down to 5. Then let's flip. Exhaust this to ready. Oh, bummer, I don't have enough. Just trying to do as much damage as possible. So we will use Genius to pay for Supersonic Punch. We have the aerial trait is 8 damage. Takes him down to -3. All right, we won. Oh, I've got Haymaker. Takes him, we played Haymaker with these two, takes him down to -6. Hey, that's fun. I like Iron Man. And not just because I won, although that's probably helping. I like the building. I actually enjoyed it with Black Panther also, even though I lost. You know, developing a board state, getting a board out with some interesting stuff to play. That was fun. I liked not only that, his business problems, that's almost no choice. I guess if you had already exhausted and you couldn't exhaust Tony Stark, you'd have to exhaust each of your upgrades. So that just kind of like lose a turn. That cartridge is basically say lose a turn with all of your stuff. All right, so there you have it. That's the last of the heroes. Real quick plays just with the suggested starter decks. So now the real fun begins, like sitting back and digesting everything from those characters and those different aspects. I still have not played Leadership. I actually do want to play one more time now that I say that, because I think it's Spider-Man. Is it Spider-Man? Now I'm going to look real quick. Or maybe it's Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, they say in the book here, the starter deck should be Leadership, but when they packaged Captain Marvel in the shrink wrap, she came with Aggression. So I played Captain Marvel Aggression. I think I'll play Captain Marvel Leadership. I don't know if I'm going to get to do it tonight, but I'll play that soon to see how that goes. That's the last aspect that I haven't played yet. Played 3, I think, with Aggression. All right, so there you have it. Like all the other previous videos, comments down below, tips, hints, tricks, things that I did wrong. There are some interesting interactions with the rules that I can't think of right now. Oh, that one was if I use the helmet to thwart, did that, or was that prevented from the confusion? Does that take the confusion off? I don't know. Seems like it would, because it says thwart in parentheses on the card. And this just says the next time this character would thwart or scheme, discard the status card instead, I think. Okay, comments down below. I hope you're enjoying. See you next time.